Hey, happy Monday, everyone. Hope you are doing well. It's a beautiful beginning of the week day. A little overcast today here in San Diego, which I don't mind at all. I love this weather. I love the fall weather. We are hopefully getting into the fall weather. Hopefully, the hot days are behind us, but who knows? We'll see. And this is in the raw, unscripted, unpracticed, unedited conversation. And we've been talking about the Beatitudes last few sessions, and we've covered them all. And then the last video, I talked about what Jesus said after the Beatitudes, and he talked about salt and light, and that we are the salt and the light of the earth. And I'm going to continue talking about what he said during this famous Sermon of the Mount, chapter 5 of Matthew. And the next thing he says is this, and this is Matthew 5:21 and 22. And I love how it says it in the Message, the version of the Bible, the Message. It says, you're familiar with the command to ancients to not murder. I'm telling you that anyone who is so much as angry with a brother or sister is guilty of murder. Carelessly call a brother idiot, and you just might find yourself hauled into court. Thoughtlessly yell stupid at a sister, and you are on the brink of hellfire. The simple moral fact is that words kill. And I love it. I love how it says it here. Words kill, because that is so true. I remember when I was a kid, there was this saying that, when somebody insulted somebody else, as kids, when somebody's, said something bad or like a put down or something, the other person would respond, "Stick and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me." And we would say that. And, but the truth is that words do hurt. Words do cause a lot of harm. And what Jesus is doing here, he's putting it at the level of murder. Because in the Ten Commandments, it says, do not murder, do not kill. And when we think of murder, we think, whoa, that's a capital crime. It's a major thing, when somebody takes somebody else's life, and we in our society, we look at that as something that is terrible, something that is, unacceptable. And, but Jesus says, when you say something that is hurtful, when you say something that is, that will cause harm, which is the same thing as hurtful, right? When you say something that will mark somebody's life in a negative way, when you put somebody down, when you demean somebody, when you degrade somebody, when you, discriminate against somebody with your words, when you are violent with your words, verbal violence, we hear about that, then what you're really doing is you're killing somebody. You're killing their soul, you're killing their ambitions, you're killing their self-worth, you are killing the person's just left my mind, when they're sure of themselves. I forgot the term. You're killing that as well. You're killing, that they're not sure, they can't be sure of themselves. Self-confidence, there we go. You're killing their self-confidence. And so, Jesus is saying, this is just the same as murder. When you curse at somebody, you curse them, you wish, bad things on them, you remind them of their mom, and we've all done this. We've all done this at some point. We've all have said something that will hurt somebody else. We've all said something that will put somebody down. We've all done it, and so Jesus, what he's saying is, be careful what you say. Be careful. Think about the things you're going to say. It's just the same thing as murder. You might not be killing them physically. You might not be taking away their life in the physical way, but you are killing their insides. You're killing their thoughts. You're killing their their emotions, and that could be something worse. I mean, of course, taking somebody's life is really bad, and it's probably um, nobody wants to do that. Nobody in the right mind wants to do that. I mean, that is just a terrible thing. It requires almost to be have no feelings to do that. But when we're not aware we're killing somebody on the inside, that could be worse, because they have to live with that. Many people live with that for the rest of their lives. Something we said to them, something that was said to them um, when they were very young, and that they never forgot, or that changed their course of life. So yeah, let's think about that as we continue, you know, interacting with others, people we love, people that that we work with, people that we live close to, whatever. Let's just think about the way we approach them, the way we talk to them. All right. Well, have a great rest of the week. We will see you soon.